Hello, and welcome in. Welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage. Randy's on the phone, so I was kind of waiting. He's finding out how golfing was today for one of his friends. Anyway, hi. Let's see here. So, I was debating on doing a project, but I really want to get this journal zipped up and in the mail to Anne so that she can be thinking about how she wants to go forward with it. So, as you know, there was a page, if you've been following me and working on a journal for the Vintage Friendship Journal. It's called the Vintage Friendship Journal, and we have a hashtag for that. So if you've missed it, you can type in all one word, no spaces, Vintage Friendship Journal, and with a hashtag in front of it, hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal, and you can watch all of the videos from everybody, what they've put together. Hi, thanks for the hearts, you guys. Hi, everybody. Hello, Norma. Hi, Janet. Hi, May. Thank you. Anyway, I'll show you just a quick review. Oh, and I wanted to tack this down. Every time I open this book, it's my pretty little ruffle is always messed up. And so I'm going to put a little tack of hot glue right here because I know that will be tough. I know it will dry fast, and you can still slip the card in and out. So I'm going to do that to reinforce this because these little metal, like rosary metals are very heavy and they're pulling my sash. We renamed the word belly band here on my page and we call it a sash because I'm not crazy for the word belly. We don't talk about a belly. So anyway, there we go. So I fixed that. Was one little issue that I wasn't super thrilled about. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Marilyn. So here we go. So here's the first page with a little French card. I loved the paper that she had made her page out of. So I just simply added a pretty little sash and a little French card, and she can tuck anything in here she wants. I have, let's see, on the page that I don't like right here, I have this little book that I made, and I may just do that and let her, I need to jazz it up just a little bit somehow, but I thought maybe I'll just tuck that in, and then, although that kind of hides the Frenchy part. Anyway, something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure about the color. I don't know. I'm going to leave it like this. I like it like this. Anyway, page 1, done. Page 2, so we're decorating each other's books. So this is page 2. We've gone over and over it. What is that dark line that I'm seeing, right? What is that? Oh, that's just the edge of my paper. Okay, I'm like, what? Well, I don't see it in person. That's just the edge of the paper. I stuck some blank pages in here that she can write herself a little note, or I might write her a little note. I don't know. We'll see. And then, so that's 2 pages. And then this is the 3rd page. We've gone over and over. This was the first page that I did, and I'm super happy with this one. I've got a little rhinestone dangle at the bottom, a little rhinestoney thing dangling off of there. So this is the 3rd one that I did. And then this is the 4th one that I did, and I was not happy with it, and I've been working on it, playing with it, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm hoping I'll make it better. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Roseanne. I don't know if it's Roxanne or Roseanne. I can't see. Hi, Sue. Anyway, so we're going to work on this one tonight, and then I did this one yesterday with you guys. So that makes 5. That makes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they were saying 6 or 7 pages. So we'll see. That's 5. I did start laying out another one. And, you know, I'm kind of being hard on myself for not being able to do the color. And a lot of you were like, I love the color, you know, you should do color. And I'm more neutral. If you can tell from the pages that I'm happy with, they're all kind of neutral. And I'm like, yep, I love it, love it, love it. But I also want to challenge myself and see if I can't figure out a way to get some color in here. And I think I've done it. So I popped this. I didn't pop it completely off. I've got some, let me show you. I have some netting. I have this pin, and I had just put down some cream colored strings, and then I have this green netting you can see, and I tacked it to the green netting, so it's kind of still attached. But what I'm gonna do, I've got this piece of a pretty green fabric, and it's not her exact green, but it's the only green that's going to shred and give me strings. And I think it'll be close enough. It's in the family with this that I did. It's not clashing. It's fine. So I'm going to try my hand at shredding. I still have my parchment paper laying here. Shredding. So I need my tweezers. Where did they go? I don't want my reverse tweezers. I just had them yesterday. Well, I'll use these purple ones. They're not as good. They're not as pointy, and I really needed pointy. Oh, here they are. I put them in the wrong place. Okay, I found them. I like these better. I have the purple ones there for backup in case I can't find these. Okay, these have that sharp little point. These are slanted, and the purple ones are flat. So, all right. Let's dig in here, and I just want to pull some strings off of here, some green strings. So you guys are about to see me. You've seen me do a few assemblages, I guess you would call it, with like color, and I did like a blue milk of magnesia bottle. Like, I can do color. It's just, you know, the more I say I can't do color, the more everybody's like, you should do color. So we're just gonna play around here with some color, see what happens. I just need some stringing, because we know Michelle likes strings. So, boy, that's doing really good. See how good that tattered out? Like, it really is good. I might have to use that for my, instead of this pretty part of this fabric, I might use this because I kind of like it too. Let's see. So let's keep going. So I just want to try and redeem myself with a little bit of color. And this may not be enough to look like color. We'll see. Because it's subtle. But I'm hoping up against the white, it'll be a little bit. It's not really, it's not much color. You almost can't tell the difference. Okay, so that's not going to work. So let's try plan B. And let's just snip off. I'm going to snip off the long piece first. And I'm going to string out the other side of this. I can't see the color, so I'm going to, look at me, and I can't get enough color. I got you guys all confused. Color, not color. Oh, thank you. Color, not color. What are you doing? Okay. So there. I'm wondering about that. So I'm thinking I'm digging that. Okay, now I've got my glue. I tried to pull this up, and it pulled up like the whole thing. Let me see, here they are. Let me try and get some of this glue off of here so I can start over. There we go. I'm gonna try again with the colorful page. I can do it, and I can love it because I want to love it. I was not loving what I did for Michelle. Okay. All right, now we're still attached to that green netting, so I'm gonna leave that. Let's just, I'm doing hot glue. I don't have to worry about it staying wet, sticking to anything else. I'm just doing hot glue. Okay, that's down. Now, do I really need to glue these buttons down? I did before. I just felt like it was a good idea. Oops, there, it's off. Okay. All right, let me see if I can't get this now. Oh, that's good. I got it. Okay. So, one more little dab of it. There we go. All right, so now I just have an old safety pin. Oops, there's another little piece of glue. Okay, with some buttons that I fished on there. And I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go into that green netting because I wanna hold that down as well. And maybe I should add a little piece of green seam binding. Let me see if I can find the same color in my drawer. It was my shoe just fell off. Let me find that. Let me see. Yep, here it is right here from the other day. I've got a nice piece. Let's tie that onto the tail end of this since we're gonna try. Just gonna try and get a little color in here. And then I have another plan, something else that I forgot to grab. Oh, and I've never used it, so I don't know how it's gonna be. Who did I watch? Marley Grace. Marlene, her page is called Marley Grace Creations. And I watched her messing around with white wax. And I had the idea of maybe toning this down a little bit with white wax, this button card. I don't know. I got marker on my finger. I've been sorting through my metal buttons. I've got so many. And I'm getting close to having a sale, you girls in the group, so get ready. I'm going to see. I go back to the skin doctor tomorrow about my skin cancer on my nose and see what he wants to do. I don't know what he's going to do for sure. It changes. It keeps changing. So I can't, I don't know. I'm just going to let him tell me because I don't know. Yeah, it keeps changing. Okay, now I'm going to do another little piece of this, or maybe this. Okay, so here's my next idea. I stopped at an antique shop today, just by my house. I stopped at two of them actually. And I found this little card, and look how the picture's kind of dull, but see the writing on it. So I'm looking for color. And I was thinking about replacing the picture, but I actually, the color matches nice with my page. And any picture that I pull is going to be super, oh, thank you guys. You know, the problem, I hate to show you, the problem is now, I mean, it's over here and there's a scar. It's not bad. I can live with the scar. The problem is, as I healed, something changed in my breathing. This nostril is really small now, and this one's normal, and this one's smaller. And I have to, if you see me playing with my nose all the time, if I go like this, I can pull it back, I can breathe perfectly, or push on my nose, I can breathe. Otherwise, I'm like I can't get any air really from this side. And so that's got me a little concerned. I don't know. And I don't know what he can do about it. And I don't know. I'm not going to let him do anything major because I'm still breathing, but it's just not easy to breathe. And you think, gosh, you want to do it for the rest of your life? Like, it's been a pain. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. So thank you guys though. It's not, hopefully it's not a big deal, but anyway, yeah, I think, so that's a compromise with color. And then I found this bag of really yucky, like Barbie doll clothes. See that? And I thought of Michelle immediately because of the colors. Let me close the book here and let you see. See? So then I had this in hand at the store, and I was playing with the ruffles on this little dress, and I thought I could add a ruffle. I'm thinking the bluish, right? I can add a ruffle just on two sides, or I can do the green. I can do the green too, but the writing is in blue, and she does have the blue too. So I think, And then the blue still matches like this and this. There's just a hint of blue, just a bluish green. I think it's all going to be fine. So my thinking was to cut this little deal up. Yes. Got an ear surgery. Oh, I think he's going to be shocked because he didn't go deep. I mean, it was kind of deep, but he didn't go like all the way through or anything. Because that's what I think. I just need him to poke a little hole. But I don't know what he's going to do. I'm kind of worried he's going to send me on up to Columbus and have to do something big. I don't know. Oh. Then I'm just like, okay, how bad is it? You know, how bad is it really? Does it really bother me that much? It does, especially when I think about it. So anyway, there's a lot more people with a lot worse things. So I'm a lucky, lucky girl, but yeah. So do I want to leave this a little bit long and fray it out? Or rip it? That's what she would do. I need it to go straight. Then I don't have to mess with fraying it. I have a little seam here. She's a ripper. Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. She rips. I watch her. I'm like, oh, but it's always awesome. I kind of want it straggly because that's her style too. So I was thinking, not covering it up, running that across the top, rounding it. So I've got to go just a little teeny bit further, like to here. Got to go another little bit. Okay. Okay. So now I don't want to hot glue this. I think hot glue is a little bit too thick, too much. So here we go. Come on, baby. There you go. Okay. And this should stay wet enough for me to do that. Put my pin in. I mean, it dries kind of quick, but not like hot glue quick. Oops, I'm missing the hole. Okay. Ooh, if I flip it over, it's really stringy, but I like the darker blue edge. I'll show you. Kind of like that darker blue edge. Now let's see, can we make the turn? Are we straight enough? Can we make that turn? No, we can't. Okay, so just cut it at an angle. I should sister cut it, but I'm not going, or whatever you call it. You guys call it something else. Oop, I call it sister cutting, a wallpaper term. But, okay. All right. And then we're just going to tack the corners. We're just going to tack the corner together. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to cut through the sewing where there's a little gather. And I'm going to rip it just because it shreds a little bit more. And then I'm going to shred it out a little bit even more. Maybe I need to shred this instead of gluing it together. No, I better glue it together. Okay. All right. So now let me straighten myself out here. Make sure we're good and straight. I feel like I'm a little curly. All right, and then I need to overlap these two. hope this is gonna grab fast enough. Let's see. I don't have to sit here and hold it all morning or all night, all morning. We're not in Australia. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Next week. I will put a link for you, Denise. If you don't mind, I'll give you my Amazon link, and all you have to do is click on it and add it to your cart. And then you can search for anything else you wanted to put in your cart, or you can check out with whatever else is already in your cart. It's just saving you typing it in and looking for it, and it lets them know that I am sharing links because they like that. So yeah, and I'll just turn it like that a little bit. A little bit like that. Do I need to go ahead and wrap that all the way around? I don't think I got enough. Let's see here. Kind of looks funny only halfway, but I don't have enough. Oh gosh. Okay, do I need to switch it to green? Is that weird? Oh gosh. Well, it looks weird. Is there enough room to do that? Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys, it looks weird, not all the way around. I thought it would be okay. Okay, wait. Maybe, so I have this for another page. There's nothing pink on that page. No, that's not gonna work. That's too weird. Just do the bottom, but the bottom's where the writing is. All right, let's just see what we have to do here. You think just the bottom, huh? Okay. Oops, I just ripped right through that. Okay, sweet. I really thought I'd get away with two sides. Yeah, see, the bottom's where all that writing is. It's going to cover up my writing. So, Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I can finish the bottom off with something else. I don't know what yet. Okay. I've got to put the stitching together. I like that this is color, but not too color, you know? It's perfect, actually. It's perfect. Kind of like watercolor fabric. So you haven't put a flower. Yeah, that's true, Marilyn. I could get out some of my vintage flowers and see if I have a blue that would match. Okay. Might be too thick for my pocket, though. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna cut that straight. I've fixed my corner. Wonder if I just, center this little bit and put it there. I hate to lose that writing. I'm gonna cut this little flap off that I left everywhere else. I'm gonna cut that off because I don't wanna cover up my writing too much. Can I do it? I need littler scissors. I need my little scissors. They're right here. They're right beside of me. Why can't I stop and get them? No, why would I do that? When I got these big honking things. Why would I do that? Okay, then I could add a flower here and here. I'm not gonna glue it down just yet, we'll see. Or let's try one more idea. Pearls will be kind of thick. Remember, I'm doing a book and I don't want it too thick. I think pearls will be too thick. Okay, start it. I gotta start it here. He's wanting to rip down instead of across. Guess I'm not a very good ripper. All right, fine. I'm just gonna cut it. I'm ripping it all over the place. All right, so let's see. If I put that there, I'm wondering if I just put a corner here. Is that weird? And a corner here. Might have to put a flower over it, but at least it goes all the way. Oh, Marilyn, dang. I don't want to make a flower out of the rest. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? This picture is from Orange, New Jersey. Have you heard of that, Marilyn? You're in New Jersey. Okay, so let's try. I'm gonna do it. I can always pull it off quick and figure out something else. I'm not sewing. I'm going to do the cheater ruffle here. We're doing a cheater ruffle, which means I'm just bunching it together with glue. See if we can't get it to stick. Kind of pleating it with glue. Okay, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good, you guys. I think it's gonna be okay. Pull it down a bit. Okay, let's see. Whoa, up there, girly. I glued the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Pinchy, pinch, 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 pinch. Pinch, 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 pinch. Get off of there. Okay, I'm pinching, pinching. Pushing, pinching. Pinching, pushing. Go on and grab there, little one. Grab, grab, grab. Make a flower out of the dress. Oops, oh shoot, it stuck to my finger. I just undid half of it. Okay. Find something to hold it down with. Use my pen here. You guys, I'm making this, again, I'm making it up. I make up everything I do, seriously. I think I do. Figure it out. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so then you're saying make a flower out of the dress. So like, I probably have to sew like the sleeve. It's cute. You really can't tell. Like that. I think it looks good. I need to put you down. I'm so sorry. I always forget that. Look, it did. It turned out okay. Totally her style. Like totally. Okay, I like that. Do I want a green just to pop it off? I think it's going to be too thick to do that, girls. I just think even a button I think is going to be too thick. I might just leave it? What do you think if I just leave it? Let me get this scrunched over there. I kind of think I just want to leave. Yeah, okay, Roseanne, that's what I'm thinking. Can you lower the yet more? Okay. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't want it to be too thick to fit in the book, you know? I don't want to make the book stick out too much. I think I'm going to leave it. Sweet. Now, the back of it's not very pretty. I did not pull anything for the back. I didn't pull anything for the back. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what would be really cool? I haven't, let's see. Hang on. I got a little idea. I have a bunch of these black and white. I just had an idea. I'm looking for something to go back here. Just to put something back there. Let's see. Who is that? Two boys. Oh, I don't know anything about boys. She's always sweet. I love her. These are just my old postcards that I photocopied. And I'm wondering if I can't try Anne's trick of watercolor, like staining the paper down and watercoloring. Again, I'm not on a time crunch. I can do whatever. And then there's something else I want to try. I've got more of her if I screw her up. Hard to see where I need to be there. Okay, let's do that. Where's my line? It's somewhere, there it is. Somewhere in there. Okay, let's do this. Let's cut our paper kind of, we'll see-ish here. And it's fine, I'm gonna try something. Bear with me here. Yeah, she could, I know, you're right. But I bet she won't. I left her lots of journaling places, but yeah, she could. Like I said, I bet she won't. Okay, so I kind of want a little bit of the background to show. So obviously she can tell from the front it's an old card, but you know. Okay, now here's the thing that I just bought. I've never tried it. I watched, I'm pretty sure it was Anne use it. Pretty sure. And she was talking about it and I ordered one. And it roughs up paper. Let me see how to do it. I don't know how to do it, I guess. Let's see, does it rough up regular typing paper? Because that's what this is. Oh yeah, it just kind of roughs it up a little bit. I see what I just cut off, basically. Let's see, I don't know why there's all these different ones either. I got this rougher upper on Amazon, and she said if you don't have a rougher upper, you can use your fingernails, but I don't think your fingernails are gonna quite do this. I don't know, maybe they would. It really does do a little something to it. Okay. Okay, now hang on, let me go grab a couple things. I need to grab a pan, and I think that's it. I should have, oh, I need to grab my water. Okay, we're gonna play here, you guys. We're just gonna play around. Let's get these dresses out of here. Okay, I'm gonna save this page. I'm telling you, I'm gonna save this page. Okay, so I'm just adding water. Oops, I've already got blue paint in here, which is going to activate, isn't it? I bet that blue paint is going to activate. Yes, it is. And I guess that's okay. I was kind of thinking antiquing it, but I've got a little bit of blue. Do I want the blue? I really don't think I want the blue. So also from Anne at Anne's Create and Share, she talked about how to make your own antiquing spray. So I did that. She didn't really give you any instructions. I kind of had to figure it out, but I did. All right, so let's see if we can't turn this white paper, the edge of your scissors. Oh, yeah, that's true. Jack it up. Yeah, that's right. The edge of my scissors would. I don't know. I'm just not very... Oh, there, that kind of grabbed. I don't know. I probably should just rip it. Would that be better? Let's get it wet first. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I can use more. I think. Just a snap. Just a little. I spritzed just a little. Okay, now I need it to dry because I can't tell how much of it's just wet paper and how much of it is actually brown. Okay. We'll see. We're going to test it. I'm being careful so I don't have to redo all this. For different, yeah, I see. Just see about ripping it. I kind of like it ripped. I think I'm just going to rip it. Keep it a little bit wet and rip it. This may not work out, you guys. This might be like the dumbest thing I've ever done. Well, one of the dumber things, maybe. Although we might love it. I don't know. Ain't sure. Just ain't sure. Okay, start to dry. Get a little bit wet again. I have a water pen thing I usually use, but there we go. All right, she's still not quite dark enough. She's still pretty white. So, give another little, whoops, where's the hole? I'm shooting it across the room. Ha! That ain't no good. It's all over my iPad. All right, I'm going in deep a little bit more. I'm just trying to be careful here. Wipe up my mess. Okay, let's dry her down. See what happens. I'm just trying to kill the white. See how white she was. Trying to make her not so white. Okay. All right, now how am I going to, now what I need to do is try and erase this. Someone wrote a number, they wrote their booth number and a number 3. I cut this, you can see that. I don't want to see that. Oh, that ripped the paper, but that's one way to get rid of it. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody still with me? Yeah. Fun. Okay, I still see that 3, but I think I can put it up there. That's better. Okay, so see, instead of being white, like she was, I warmed her up. Okay. So, okay. So, I still have my these here from the other day. My, whatever the, watercolor stuff. So, again, Anne has got me brave with Anne's Create and Share as far as watercolors go. I bought these before I knew Anne, and then I'm really loving them now. So what do I want? Green and blue, and that's it. So here's my water again. Okay, plenty of water. I'm gonna dip just a little tiny brush. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna get it wet. I'm gonna try the green. Just a hint of color. That's why I opted for watercolor. I think it's just a better way for me to go. Okay, I don't know that this is gonna show up over the dark paper. Of course it's, oh yeah, I can see green, so I better be careful because when the water dries, that color's gonna be darker. Okay, so I'm gonna make her like a green collar. Or do I just make the whole dress green, like her sleeves and everything green? Such a subtle. Oh, I'm not very good. Like, where's your shoulders? I don't know. Not very good at that. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to rinse that out in kind of that bluish water. And let's go in here with the blue and see if we can't create like some flowers, because I think these were flowers here in front of her. I think they were flowers. Just some blue. And I'm wondering about like a blue scarf, if that's kind of a bluish scarf maybe around her. I don't know, you guys, I may just ruined it. I don't know. Again, I'm no painter. That's her fingers, so stay out of there. Oh, there, I've got blue now. All right, let's try it and see what. I think the blue might be too dark. Ah! I think the blue is too dark. Let me just, there. I just want to pick some up. I'm scared. Okay. Yeah, I feel like she's got something around her neck, but I can't quite make it out. So I feel like that just created, like my mom in the rain, when it rained, she would wear this kind of see-through scarf and tie it, you know, and then she'd pop it down. So like she needs a little lipstick maybe. Oh, it's way brighter in that picture than it is in person. It's not that bright in person, I don't think. I feel like she needs a pinkish lipstick. I got these off of Etsy, and like just these colors right here was $40 some for this. and they were samples, and she makes them out of seeds and pods and natural stuff. And I don't have a link. I posted her name the other day. I did something with these and somebody asked. Yeah, I think it looks like a scarf. But my mom's scarf was, they were always, her and grandma wore not rain scarves. They were see-through. They weren't tulle. I don't know what they were. But I can see them as clear as day, and they had just a hint of color. And that's what I was thinking. Okay, oh gosh, I don't know about this. But she needs like just a little dash of color, a little bit like that, just a hint. Okay. Just a hint. And maybe even just a hint of blush. I don't know. Oh, Abby would say go out, Mom, not down. Go out. I don't know. I might be making her look. It's kind of giving her a skin color look. I don't know. It's okay. I think it's okay. All right, I'm going to stop. I don't want to ruin them. But I'm loving these watercolor colors a lot. For me not knowing what I was doing or what I was looking for or whatever, I'm really pleased with what I've got. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Here's what I'm thinking now. To paint that stinking card. Do you like it looking like that? Or I kind of think I want to try. Oh my gosh, I'm becoming a watercolor creep. I'm becoming watercolor crazy. Just see what happens. It might not even soak in. This is the back side. No one's even going to see it anyway, even if I mess it up, it's okay. Oh, Anne's going to be proud of me. I loved watching her play with this stuff. It made me less afraid. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a great match. Oops, I'll leave this layout to dry. Okay, let's see what happens now. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, now I want to pop the paper off of that. So now I think I need to do that. Yeah. I want to do some of that inky stuff, the ink stuff. And I got a new ink brush thing. I got these new ink brushes off of Amazon. So I've got, oops, I've never used them before. Maybe I better whoa up there a little bit. Okay, I see it. Okay, so this is a new ink stamp and a new, ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much better than my dauber thing. I can get it more on the page. Oh yeah, it came like a whole bunch of them in this set, and they weren't very expensive either. Like, I don't know, it was under $20. I want to say it was like $12 for all of them. I don't know, it could have been more, it could have been less. I don't know. I just remember thinking, gosh, I just need one, but I guess you need more than one if you're going to use all the different colors. Okay. Oh, how fun. Just to say I made, oh, I'm sorry. Just to say I made something. Fun. Okay. So let me take this. Do I need to wash this every time or just do that? Well, that looks like I need to wash it, but can you wash these? Does it hurt? Does anybody have these? Oh, there. I'm getting it. Okay, that should be, you just dip it in the water, just a little bit water. Okay, I'm learning with you. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I need my Super 77. Got my little sprayer thing here. I'm gonna do this and get full coverage. Okay, now I'm gonna breathe. Always wait a minute to breathe. Okay. So, oh, don't wash it? Okay. Okay. Don't wash. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, and Linda says she washes them. Okay, so I must be okay. Just thinking get some of that ink out of there so it doesn't get hard. I'm sure it won't be like paint. I want it to stay soft. So the next time I'll just wipe it on a baby wipe and call it. Okay. So I just added a little bit of that glue just to be extra sure. I'm going to add her down here. And then, knowing Michelle, I would love to add a word. Dang, that's almost cuter than the other side. I love the color on it, but that's going to be the back. Let's just, for Michelle's sake, let's look for a word. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to do this. Dreaming. There's the word dreaming. Right there. Do I need to make that dark? I've got a little bit of this dark paint here, or water. How about that? It's too even, I think. Oh, look. I see these little drizzles. Let's just stick it in there. See what happens. I put my thing away. Well, the whole thing is equally dark, but that's all right. Okay. I'm just going to tack this down with this kind of glue, paper to paper. Okay. Stick my pin back in there. And we're going to put the word dreaming on there. Okay. Now, what I want to do. Okay. No word. Oh, too late. The back is cuter than the front. I know. I know. But the front. Really? I suppose I could do that. But we're supposed to do everything authentically vintage. It's not supposed to be new. But see, either way, once again, when I throw this in, it's just too freaking happy. See, it's too happy. So my idea was, what about white wax? Would white wax over this card tone it down, do you think? White wax. Who thinks it will? I think it will. I don't want to ruin the card. So you guys tell me what you think, and while you're thinking about it, let me put a little color up here. So this really doesn't have color. It does, but it doesn't. Maybe just a little. Doesn't really have color. I kind of need a snip of blue up there. I would leave the card alone. Oh, come on, Randy. Go with clear wax. Okay. Okay, Nancy. I want to go for it, Randy. I'm sorry. I ask and then I'm going to ignore what you said. I'm so sorry. That's so crappy of me. But I want to... I'm feeling confident here for some reason today. I'm feeling confident. Why is that so blue there and not blue up here? I mean, this right here is blue. Let's get my smaller scissors. Leave it alone. Oh, Randy, I know, but I really want to try it. What if I do it and it works? And you'll be like, oh, yeah, right? Like, it could work. It'd be great. And we'll never know if we don't try it. I absolutely love it, and I understand why you're feeling that way. Okay, I'm going to add that little bit of blue color. Let's see, I'll add it with this stuff. I just want to prove to myself that I can do color. She ignores me. Linda, what'd you say? I didn't see you, honey. Because it's gathered, yeah. What about your spray that takes the shine away that you used on the bunnies? Oh, yeah, okay. Let me think. It's not the shine that bothers me. Leave the card for someone who doesn't mind the color. Oh, Linda, okay, I hear you. Plastic is not vintage, is it? No. What's plastic? This? No, you're right, it's not. There's that little bit of blue. I feel like that's too much blue. This little blue. It's kind of green, but it's blue. Compared to that green, it's blue. I'll tell you what, this old material sure rips nice. No wonder Michelle rips it up. Always like, don't rip it. I'm like, Randy, don't rip it. Don't change it. Oh, sorry. Don't rip it. Don't change a thing. I'm sorry. You guys are looking at me. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm going to put another little snort right here. Just another little snort. Another little snip. Okay. We're going to stick that right there. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Yep, I think I'm going to do it, you guys. That's so much better of a page than what I've been producing, what I've been showing you. Plastic is vintage, not antique. Okay, Bakelite. Oh, yes, Linda. Yes, you're right. What about that top coat? Okay, so the top coat stuff is just a de-shiner, so it would dull these shiny buttons down there. It would kill the shine on the buttons, but this is already matte. The card's already matte, so no, it's not going to do anything. Okay, all right, Marilyn. I think Marilyn's voting for me to go for it. I could be totally wrong, but I think Marilyn is a brave girl, and I think she's thinking go for it. So I have my clear wax right here, and I'm going to do the clear wax first, like one of you guys recommended, because I did see who it was, but now I don't remember, because I know that the clear wax will make this more slippery. Since it's so flat, it'll make my white wax move around, and then I'll have more control over it. And so we are definitely going to shine this card up a little bit, but I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to get this on. It's just clear wax. It's not hurting anything. Okay, now let's see. Anne said to let it dry and then wipe it. Yeah, it did. It did warm it up. I don't know if that'll go away or not. We're going to find out. I didn't count on that happening. but it toned it down, didn't it? Actually, I might like it just like that. I might not even need the white wax because that toned it down. I didn't think of the clear wax doing that, but it did. It warmed up the whiteness. Anne said let it dry before you wipe it all around, but as I messaged her, I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to wipe this off once I put it on the picture, like furniture. And she said, I'm pretty sure she said to let it dry a bit and then do it. Trying to get underneath my buttons to make sure I don't have any clumps under there. I already think it's better. Let's just see. It's so much better. Look at that. Do you think it's better? Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Isn't it better? Let me find a pocket. Here's a pocket. You're not going to see a whole lot of it. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. I'm not even going to worry about the white wax. Although, are we curious? Are we curious about the white wax? I kind of am. Let me try drying it just to see if it's going to go back or not. I think it's dry. I think it is what it is. Oh no, it's lightening up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's lightening up. Oh, it's lightening way up. Oh, look, it completely came back. All right, that did nothing. Ah. Okay. All right. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. So let me get my white wax because that did nothing. Here it is. I mean, it might have softened it up a little bit. No, it didn't do much. Okay. It's okay. It looks good. Randy's like, stop. It is, Marilyn. Seriously? Okay, I put notes. I put white wax and I put white on the bottle so that I don't mistaken it for clear and ruin a project. See, I just got it. Yesterday or today, I just got it. I liked the creaminess of it. Then for using this clear on pictures is what I... Oh, it's really yellow. Ooh, that's scary. It says white. White wax. Randy, don't look. Don't look, Randy. I'm just gonna, okay, I'm being really careful here. Oh gosh, it's so creamy. That's not white. Oh, gosh, white. Yeah, I'll spill this. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, I think, I don't know whether we'll start wiping it now or dry it a little bit and then wipe it. Okay, I toned it down, which I needed. I needed it for me. Okay, this is the dry rag. There, yes, it worked. It's staying that creamy color. Okay, creamy whitish. It is white. So weird, it looked so cream. Let me polish up my buttons. I don't have a before and after, but I don't think you guys could tell. Well, the back is an old check. I just did something back there to clean it because it wasn't great on the back. Okay, sweet. You know I loved that button card and I really wanted to get it in there. So let's see how fat we are. Yeah, I'm already got her bulging open. I was gonna do another page because I only did 5. Okay, so here we go. When you go through, there's page 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I only do 4? Oh yeah, 4, 5. Oh gosh, they're so different. I only did 5. So that was our minimum. They said 5 to 7, so I probably should do 6, but I don't want to overdo it. Gosh, I tried to keep it really thin. Let me lay out what I was going to do. Thank you. Yay! Where's Randy? Are you still here, Randy Reed? Okay, Marilyn. Makes just yes. Randy Reed, are you okay? Okay, it looks good. She's going, whoosh. Randy Reed, tell me you're okay. Just say, I'm okay. Give me a heart. Are you okay? Yes. Okay. Okay. Just checking. Just checking on you, girly. Making sure to give you a heart attack. All right. Okay. So, if I were to do another page, you had to lay down. All right. If I were to do another page, I would do it in color. And I was thinking like the last page, just because I'm not so sure about myself. But I think I'm going to do this one, if I do it. Thank you, Susan. I found this. So this is her colors, but with a little bit of pink in there. But I love the texture, and I know she will too. Look at the texture of that. It's amazing. So I was thinking about that. And this ledger paper that she put in here is pink and blue, if you can see. So I'm just going to run it through with you guys. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to run it through with you guys and see what we get. Okay, let's just nobody panic. I know, isn't it great? It's really, really great. Okay, nobody panic about this now. Okay, we're just gonna take it easy. Okay, we're just gonna take it easy, right? We're just gonna baby step this thing together. And we're gonna see what happens here. So I don't want to cut into any of that. That's right on the edge, living on the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. Because I can put a flower strip or something. Actually, I'm gonna go on this side of my pencil, on this side of my fabric. Okay, there's my first cut. And I'm going to use my fabric scissors so I do a good job. Okay, fabric scissors. Yeah, I think so too. I think she would love it. Okay, then I'm gonna cut on the left side, on this side. I know you guys are backwards. I'm gonna cut on the page side of that pencil mark to make it go away, get rid of it. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now, putting that down. I don't know how to do this, you guys, to be honest. I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to do how I think. I did. I got this tiny little pink rickrack. I have fatter pink rickrack. But I think I'm going to go with this little rickrack. Okay, let's see if I can use that. I'm going to cut on this side of that. Okay. I think that worked. Bonnie, I'm not sure about that command thing and why it comes up and says that. I don't think it's anything. Probably nothing's going to happen. I don't know. Let me know if something happens. Good. Nothing bad. I just don't think it does anything but like kind of go to tell you how to set up something or something. I don't understand why it keeps popping up every video I do. There it is. I don't know why. I think it's telling you if you want notifications, but I don't think it actually gives you any. Okay, I'm going to cut on the inside, yeah, of that line. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. Okay, now I just have one more. And I would like to cut it back or actually I think I want to leave it clear to the edge and then frizzle it out if it'll let me. Because I'm cutting it on a diagonal, I don't think the whole thing's going to let me frizzle it out. I know that's not the right word, but I can't think of the word. Fray. It makes a nice line, looky. Okay, now I gotta figure out which side I need to cut that on. I need to cut it over there. Okay. Obviously, I don't want that line on my pretty side. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we did. Okay. See how good it looks with that little bit frayed out right there? So I'm going to see if I can fray this, but see how this is going along the line, and then over here it's angled. So I think if it's going to fray, it's going to want to go up, like up, follow its diagonal. But I don't know. Is my thumb down? Yes, she does. Yeah, this isn't an easy one to shred. Okay. let's see. I wish I could just get a hold of a string and pull it, but it's all on a diagonal, so it's not letting me. Although that side's doing better. Yeah, see, it's leaving little lines. See, it's going up into my diagonals a little bit, but there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to go as wild over here because it's going to be up against that straight edge. Do I even need to do this edge? No, because I'm going to probably cover it up anyway. I'm not even going to worry about that edge. So let's get up here. That's the edge on the inside of the book by the binding. Okay, so that goes in here, pretty sure. Yep, and that goes right there. And then that would all be laid down. Okay, then I pulled this envelope, again, another Zanesville, Ohio, and it's got, the flap was missing, but it still could be a tuck. And, but it didn't have any stamps on it. So I was going through my stamps and I found these two stamps that aren't bad. They're not perfect, but they're not bad. So I was thinking I could add these two stamps here and here. Okay, so let's do that. I'm still not sure I'm going to lock this down, but use a straight pin and loosen the thread. Oh, I didn't see that, Mona. Oh, well, it's good enough. I think it's good enough. But yeah, I'll try that next time. Use a straight pin to kind of break it free or something. Okay, and let's put the blue on there. Do I want to angle it a little bit? Make them wonky? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know that I want them perfectly straight. Is that weird? When I laid them on here earlier, when I was messing around with the idea, I thought I laid them on there straight, but a little more eye-catching that way. Okay, so now, when another thing that happened when I laid this out, come on, when I laid this out was, so I was thinking I could flip it this way, but I'm probably better to flip it this way, right? Which means I better scoochie these over if I can. It might be too late. Crapperoo. Been thinking about that. Crapperoo. Let's see. Oh, golly. Too late. Okay, fine. It's too late. It's fine. See, that glue works pretty quick. Really, for paper to paper. It's pretty good. Anyone that writes glue, I'll give you that link. It's good stuff. I see why all the girls were crazy for it. Okay. All right. Now, so because this was going to cover so much, I thought, why couldn't I fold the envelope up like that and make it smaller? The only problem is my tuck space is up here. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm doing this. I definitely think I'm doing that though. But how do I, okay, let's do it this way. So you can see where I tried to lift that. That's not good. Okay, so stick that back down. Look, it's lifting over here too where I didn't get it. Okay, there you go, you got it now. Okay, so I better put that lid on. I just know if you don't put your lid on, you got a little trouble. All right, I don't know how to know I've got it straight though. How do I know if I got it straight? See, there's that. And that's how I know right there. I line it up that way. Okay. Okay. That's still not going to hurt the tuckability, but it is going to look ugly when you, this might not work, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it because that's not going to look good when you flip it back. Okay. That's fine. Now I just have a cut line. Right? Okay, let me put these away because those are my fabric scissors and I don't want to use those. Okay. A little bit, I'm off 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 a little bit. I should have zipped it through my zipper. No, it's not bad. I think I'm okay. I might have a little, it's not bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna run an ever so tiny glue right across the bottom edge of this. Okay, here we go. Just a little line so that the envelope doesn't, so that it doesn't pass through the envelope, whatever might go in it. Okay. Okay. Oops, missed the hole. Okay. Now, okay. So I would spray adhesive this down. And then I had, so we talked about this. I found this. It's a little bit red and blue, but it kind of matches my stamps, and that darker, it's okay. And there's a darker blue. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I don't have a lot of stuff with color. Okay, let me find the end here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's, oh, hey, it is sticky, you guys. There's a clear on the back. Oh, remember when I told you I bought faulty washi tape because it wasn't sticky? This is a different roll, but it's in the same, I bought a whole bunch together. Well, look at that. Of course it wasn't sticky. I didn't know I had to pull it back off of it. I'm such a ding dong. What's the bottom and what's the top? This is the bottom. This is the top. Yeah, there's her head. Yeah, this is the top. So I was thinking this to hold this envelope. Not now. I know I got to put this down first. I was thinking about that. I don't love it, but I don't know what else you're supposed to do. Unless I use the masking tape I've seen people do. Let me show you. You guys can't see. Would you do that? Or would you just do masking tape? And I was thinking with this little rickrack, I'm not sure which one. My girls in my group loaded me up with some sewing supplies. Between Susie and Mona and Linda, I am set. But so I don't think this is wide enough for me to make that be my hold it downer thing. I don't think. Is it? unless I glue the edge to this, glue that to that, and then just trim out this whole thing with this. Maybe I don't need. Think I should masking tape? Oh, still use glue. Okay. The washi tape's kind of busy. I kind of like this idea. Do you think I could glue just like once I put this down, use the part you cut off? Oh. Okay, now let me, oh, like under, you like the Rick Rack? You could sew the envelope to the, oh no, Debbie. Debbie, you don't know me very well. I hate to sew. Use the part you cut off and make 2 tabs. Attach on the page. Got you. Got you, Marilyn. You're gold. No, the fabric is not glued yet. So you're going to say what Marilyn said too, aren't you? Don't type commands, you guys. It doesn't do anything. Let me get this out of your camera view here, my watercolor stuff. Okay, so what Marilyn is saying is to take this that I threw away. I'm sweating. I'm getting hot. Glue the envelope first or use the tape. Okay, what Marilyn is saying, which, yeah, okay, is to make 2 tabs. Okay, I like it. I'm liking it. So, oh, that needs cut. Okay, hang on. Yeah, this needs cut. Okay, so she's saying do this, make a tab like this. Okay, no, the envelope is not upside down. There's my lady. There's my people. There's, no, this is the top. This is the top of the envelope at the top. Okay, Marilyn, smart girl. No wonder you're so smart. You are so stinking smart. Linda, you with me? What do you think, Linda? Okay, use the tabs. Okay. That's better than sewing, right, Debbie? I've sewn a couple things in this book just because I felt like I should do a little sewing. Okay, so I'm going to cut that right there off because I want to leave this as a pocket. Okay, so you would sew it still? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm a beginner. So you would sew the paper to the fabric? I would think that would just weaken the paper by sewing it, punching holes in it. Or you could use pieces of the fabric, yeah. Okay. Well, actually, why couldn't I just use a strip of the fabric just to, let's see, just to like reinforce it. I mean, in case the paper would give way, the fabric wouldn't for sure. Okay, just do both. Okay, there's that. And then, I mean, I've got some here. Because when she flips it, she'll see this stuff. That's not going to be very pretty. This will be underneath there. I'm just trying to make a diagonal be square. I don't know if I can do that. How How do you make a diagonal square? So I go to the inside point on this side and the inside, let's see. Gosh, now I'm getting myself too small. But still, it's okay. Just a little pinch. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Oh, no fabric. Okay. All right, you guys. I just got it. Okay, fine. No fabric. Okay, Linda made me nervous that it might come out. Okay, so then now I need to glue this down before I glue down my fabric. Okay, so I've got to place this where I want it to be. So this is going to go here. And then this is going to go maybe down a little bit so we can put something in it. Or she can, I don't have to. Okay, there's that. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Shoving it in tight. Gosh, I'm a little shaky. Yeah, paper will have less bulk. You're right. You guys, I couldn't do these things without you guys. Whoop. Michelle will be so proud of you when she watches these videos to see. I'm sure she will. I would want to. I know she's not watching them now, but I mean, when she gets the book back, I would want to go back and watch and see any little details that I didn't realize, you know, she painted that, or I didn't realize, you know, whatever. I didn't realize she sewed, you know, whatever. Okay, I'll have to figure out something to make that prettier. This part won't show, just this. I may have to do the back of that like I did the back of, one of these envelopes or something. Oh yeah, look, I had the same ugly back and I did that to it. So I'll have to do something like that, I think, to make me like it. Okay. Okay, and that did not stick. See that? It pulled. That didn't stick because it's moving. Try again. One of those other girls is gonna have to slide something under it, I'm afraid. Yeah, when I close it, it changes. Then when I open it, it changes. So, okay, there's that. Now, maybe stamp something on the back of the envelope. Yeah, yeah, but that's not gonna hide this. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing those two tabs. See? They just don't look very good. Okay, I guess I'm doing this page, huh? I guess I am, because I glued that in there without really being sure. So now, is this too white? Is the next question. Because I could missed it. Rather tea stain it. Okay, Libby, I think so too, honey. I think you're right. Okay, here we go. I am going to use my antiquing spray, just a little bit. Oh my God. I have another one of these. Yes, stain, okay. I have another one of these if I screw it up. It's so white. Okay, it's so white. Hold it back. Oh yeah. Just toning it down. Oh, come on. My sprayer. Okay, not a lot. Let me show you. So it was white like that. Can you tell? Yeah, see, it was white like that, and I just sprayed it a bit. One of your itty bitty paper pieces. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, instead of covering the whole thing. Okay. Okay. So, oh, now I put a wrinkle, or was that wrinkle already in there? Well, we're gonna try and get it out. Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see, we're 77 again. I am gonna have to buy her another bottle. Jeez. I just ordered it on Amazon. Oop. Telling all you guys ordered on Amazon, then I didn't. In the last 4 I did. Why wouldn't I have just done that? I didn't because I was going to Hobby Lobby. And then when I got there, I found out Hobby Lobby doesn't even carry it. So then I bought that other kind that I don't like. Definitely go with the 77. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit. I'm just kind of, I know that 77 will stick just fine, but this just makes me, you know, feel a little bit more secure about it. Okay, now this is going to be tricky, ain't it? It's going to be real tricky. Your Lowe's doesn't carry it. Well, you need to order it from Amazon. It's only like 12 bucks for the can. Look at that. It went right down. Take a look at that. Just take a look at it, right? Has anybody seen that comedian that does that? Take a look at it. We were doing that last week when we finished that job. Like, take a look at it. It's beautiful. Just look at it. If you haven't seen it, let's see. You could probably go on Google and put in, take a look at it and see if anything comes up. He's trying to sell used cars and stuff. Just take a look at it. Just look at it. Yep, take a look. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay. So my shreddiness is kind of sticky right now. I think the air will take care of it a little bit. Okay, now how can I cut that out? I just have, let's see. See if I can get underneath it. I don't want to cut into the next page. Okay. Good enough? Okay. 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 Alrighty. Now. Who's afraid of color, huh? Who is? Powder, anything that is sticky. Now you can put talc powder on. Oh yeah, true. And it won't show. Right. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, so now I need the Rick Rack. But will the Rick Rack hurt this opening? Like, will it still need to give it a little bit extra right there, right? Don't I? And is that going to affect the book closing? No. Okay. Not you. Wait, what? You can not, you don't think this page is me? Yep, just go to Amazon. I'll type you a link. What do you mean, Maureen? You don't think it looks like my style? Or did I say something like, did I say something about messing it up or something like that? Okay, I don't want to stick it over, but I'm afraid if I pull this down, this won't open because it'll be too tight. You like it? You like, yay! Hey, Mikey, they like it. Okay. I'm just going to inch on this. You love the Rick Rack? I do too. I have been on a short. Hi, Kathy. Aww. Listen, so who doesn't like color? Yeah, not me. I like color now. Look at me go. Look at me go. Kathy, there's a hashtag at the top of this in the description. It's, okay. It is, hashtag friendship. No, see, I always say that. Hashtag vintage friendship journal. Hashtag vintage friendship journal. And it's at the top of the description. When we're all done, you can go in there, and the girls are just starting to put their links or type that in. So everything's linking over, but all of mine are over there. Yeah, good. Thank you, Bernadine. Okay, she said just run it behind the envelope. It'll still, okay. All right, well, that's easy enough. Okay, you guys can't probably see this. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Teeny, teeny, teeny. That's, who said that? Marilyn, run it behind the envelope. That's smart. You know what I think I might do is run a piece over top of the envelope too, though. Do it behind, do the strip behind so it doesn't affect the opening and closing of the envelope. But then I feel like to not have a break in the Rick Rack, go ahead and lay it on the front of the envelope as well. I sure do like doing these pages. Oh, thank you. I sure do like doing these pages a bit slower than trying to knock them all out in an hour. And you can see that you can put a little bit more heart in it. But thank goodness we did. So Kathy, we did a lot of things ahead of time. I think we all were kind of preparing. I was seeing the girls and they're like, oh, I'm going to make some of these for the journals and do this for the journals. So I joined in and started doing the same thing and made some stuff ahead of time, some pockets and things, because I don't really know what I'm doing about all that. Okay, Marilyn. Yeah. All right. And so anyway, those are all linked. So when I said all of the videos, it's just stuff like that. Anything that had to do with this video or with this journal at any point is in there. And then I'm not upside down. I just turned it around. Okay. You guys are upside down. Okay. So now I just need a piece to go over the front of this envelope. Actually, I think I'll glue it down. Okay, I'm going to glue it down and then I'll cut it off. Okay, here we go. And then this will be my last page. I'm not going to do any more. I'm just going to have to wait a month until I get Cheryl's. I think I have Cheryl's next. Pretty sure. So that'll be fun. Oh, they're all going to be fun. I'm going to say that every time. So I can't wait to get Anne's. I can't wait to get Heidi's. Like, oh my gosh. What are we going to do when this is over? Because this has been terrific. Really terrific. I'm just tickled to pieces that I'm part of it. Even though at first I was like, oh my gosh. In a little panic. Michelle she knew I would be, and she called me and kind of reassured me that I could do it. Because she knows I haven't done journals. So she's like, you're going to be fine. I just want you to do what you would do. You're fine. Okay. All right. What do you say? Fine. All right. I'm going to leave this lay open to dry overnight. And then we've got a little tuck spot. Wonder if I could tuck this little book that I made her. Oh, I got to do some at the back of this. You know what though? I think I'm going to let it dry. I don't want to mess around with this tightness right here. I know, no clocks, no watch faces, no keys. I did have a tiny key out to dangle. I did have, see, I didn't do a clock face. I had a clock face out for this page, and I used that meter thing instead. It was bigger. And then I had a clock face out for this page, but I opted for the cards. It's just thinner. And then I didn't do a clock face here because this is her dangle, and these are her medals, her Catholic medals. So yeah, you're right. No key. Who am I, right, Linda? Thank you, Randy. I hope so. I hope she's happy. That page just kind of speaks for itself. Now, should I run the rickrack like around the edge, or am I just ridiculous? Let me see. And then remember, I'm waiting on my stamp to come in. I ordered a T stamp, and I'm going to do hot glue stamps like this with the letter T, and then I'm going to bronze and then gold. I haven't been anywhere. Of course, Hobby Lobby was closed today, but hadn't been anywhere to look at the gold. Some people were saying I need the gold glue sticks and get a different glue gun and all that. I don't know. I'm going to mess around with what I have just because I have so much. No more rickrack. Okay. Okay, everybody seems to agree with that. Because let me just look at it. Let me just look. Because I feel like it's just raw. It just like stops. I feel like it needs it, you guys. Really? You don't want me to? I really feel like that makes it better. It's so tiny. Oh, I say 100% yes. Seriously? I say 100% yes. Yeah, the strings are still hanging out. See them up there at the top? See? You're like, I do too. It's not too much. You like the rickrack? Okay, who said no? Oh, thank you, Maureen. Mona said no, and Eula. Mona and Eula and Vicky. You guys change your mind now that you see it? Yeah, I think so. There, Randy likes it. Okay, Ruth likes it. You're getting outruled, you three. Linda. Oh, was that the Linda that said no? That was a different Linda. Is that Linda? Where am I at? Eula. Oh, no, it wasn't Linda at all. Vicky, Mona, and Eula. Vicky, Mona, and Eula. Yeah. Linda says yes. You guys are all saying yes. I think so. Now that you see it, Vicky, Mona, and Eula. Okay, I'm getting too many likey likes. Do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, girls that said don't do it. Do it, do it. Okay. It's a bit much pink. I'm going to quit looking and I'm going to do it. So, I'm sorry to those of you who don't agree. I think it needs it. So I'm going to do this just so I have a straight line. Tie a key with a rickrack. Okay. Maybe I will just to be me because she's right. I didn't do me. Okay, come on out. You're trying, aren't you? There you are. Okay. That gave me somewhat of a straight line to try and follow to like it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I haven't heard from Eula. Who else? Mona. Somebody else said no. It is so pretty, Reese. Thank you. Okay. Let's try and draw another line. Okay. I know I'm kind of blocking you guys with this thing, but I don't think I can help it. Whoops. Okay. Okay, here we go. So tiny. Oops, got a little twist in it there. Okay. Got a little twist, a little bend in it. Okay. Okay, got one more. Now that I'm squaring it off, I need to cut this back just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Just using this to get my line straight. Okay. There's another little twist in it. Okay. Oh, got a little gappage there. Little gappage. Okay. We fixed it. A little gappage. There we go. So it's off a little bit, but I think it's still fine. Okay, so when we wind this, let's be not kinking it out, right? Okay, and I'll tape that down later. I like that much better than this, even though this was a good kind of a backup. This is prettier. Okay. So let's stick this here so it doesn't stick on that page. And yeah, I just need something to hold that open. Okay, now this whole thing is drying. That's going to be underneath that. It's kind of a plant. Yeah, I kind of need, seriously, I need something else. Ugh. You guys are saying a key. Thank you guys. Okay, let me just give me a minute here. Let's see here. Grab this. And let me grab I know I have little teeny tinies in here. Here's one. It's not that skinnier. I need like a super skinny. They're not really very skinny. Like a silver one would be better, but it's bigger. It's just too dirty for that page. Same size. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, it's a little too light. I don't know if I have, I think the other pink I have is too dark. Actually, it might be better. Maybe better with the Rick Rack, but this is better with that. Let me see my blues. Let's see, I just bought this little bundle. Ooh, that's way ah, that's bad. Okay, let's see. Blue is too dark. I'm sure. Where is it? That's not actually not off too far from that. Oh, but it's way off of that. Let's see here. Does this look minty, like mint green? No, way not. Okay, now hang on. I'm digging through this. I'm digging through here. Just make sure I don't have a snip of something. This is no good. No. You like the light? Okay. Thank you. What's this? Oh, this is, oh, that's kind of purpley. Is this the light? No, this is in between. Oh, it's got a little purple because when I stained it, I wrapped it with the purple like a dummy head. That one's better. That one might be better. Why do I have a soft green? I think a brooch would stick up too much. I'm worried about the book not closing very well. I want to keep it thin, 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 so I kind of don't really want to use a key, but yeah, soft green would be perfect. I just don't have, unless I make it. Okay, what if I make it with the watercolor like we did the other night? Okay, let's do it. Because you're right, that would solve everything. And I've got a lot of pink happening when there's no pink on the front of the book. Okay. Okay, Marilyn. Okay. What? So that means you want me to hang it at the top. Okay, let me see. Okay. So what she's saying is, gosh, I wish I could breathe. Okay. That. Pull it all. I need it to go flat so it doesn't hold the book out at all. She's saying leave the strings long and hang something off of here, but I do already have a lot of things dangling out of this book. I've got her, well, I only have two things. I have her pearls, I have lace and this ribbon and this button rhinestone deal. I guess that's all. But I kind of like that spot. All right, let's see if we can get the green to work. Yeah, a little doily would be nice, but I don't have that color. So again, I could stain it. Okay, you guys, we're gonna play with some more watercolor here. Okay, where is my, oh shoot, it's out in the kitchen. Okay, I washed my brushes all out. All right, okay, everybody calm. Stay calm. I need, let's see. Okay. I need to refill my water. Okay. Okay. I'm not even sure nettle is the right color. I think it is. All right, so we're gonna get that wet first. I hate to lose its wrinkling, but okay. Then I'm gonna get a kind of a brushy brush. And I'm gonna get that in the water. Okay, then I'm gonna activate this nettle color a little bit, really light, because I just need it really light. And it's going to dry a little bit lighter than this. Okay, now, let's see here. Now, let me dry this out of here. Get this over there to dry. I need to lay this out on something to dry it. Okay, let's hope. Let's see, I need to kind of crinkle it up a little bit so it re-crinkles. It's not going to be as boinky as it was because I rubber band it and let it sit for days, but we'll see if we can get it a little bit boinky. Anyway, okay. Here we go. Oh, thanks for sprinkling, Dawn. Hello. Oh boy, we've been going for a while. You're just kind of joining me at the tail end here. We're just about wrapping it up. I think it was kind of interesting. I'll show again my pages once I get this done. There's a quickie little view. I am kind of a novice at all of this, but I'm getting it. I'm liking it. I didn't have the right color seam binding, so I'm just trying to stain my own. See what I mean? It's not quite as, boinky is always my word. It's not quite as jiggly. I don't, boinky is just the word. It just is. I know it's a silly word, but ah, good. Thank you, Phyllis. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. It did match, you guys. It matched. Look. Look at that. Yay, 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 yay. Okay. So that could go down. Marilyn, I don't know about hanging something out of here. It's going to pull on my ribbons, and I think I'm just going to whack them. I'll whack them long, but not that long. I always do what Marilyn tells me to do, don't I, Marilyn? But this time, I love the idea. I don't think I'm going to do it. I need to hold it down more towards the edge, just so there's less bulk in the middle. And I'm going to put it down with hot glue. I kind of want it to move, but yet I don't want it to move. I'm going to just glue it down. And I know journal people don't really use hot glue. Okay, forgive me, Marilyn. I'm not sure I want to do that. And then, somebody said to put a little doily. I do have some little doilies that might fly. I don't know. Let's just look. Let's see. Like thin. This ones are really thin. These are too little. These are my littlest. And then let's see here. That's thin, but it's square. Yeah, that's not good. This is thin, but this will make such a great little skirt for a whatever. Too big. Okay, let me just, what's this? Ooh, that's beauty. That's beautiful. Are you thinking pink? What are the chances? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Rolla. Rolla, you're still here. You're not mad at me. Yay. Maybe I want a square one. Oh, it's too big. Look, I got all these squares. It's too big. But what if I squared it and let it hang out? This one, let's see. This one's smaller. Well, it's not much smaller. Kind of like the edges on that one. Still could do that one. It's too thick. They're also thick. Too big. Thin. Too big. Too big. Oh. Ooh. Do I have pink? Or green? Or blue? Let me see. Green, but it's the wrong shade. Yeah, that's the wrong shade. I don't know that that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. I like where you're heading. Oh, but what if stained a leaf, like a couple of, oh, how about that? How about if I just stained a couple of leaves? I like that better than all this crap, because that's just too not right. I'm liking this. And I have tulle, like there's some blue, but I have tulle already on 2 or 3 pages. So I think I like this idea a lot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut this and cut that little thing there. I don't think I can use this whole big long one, but we're going to take a look at it. Let's take a look at it and see. All right, I think that's too much, pretty sure, but I think I can just do the 2. But I don't like how it just ends there. One thing leads to another. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of doily-ish. So I wouldn't have gotten to here without your suggestion. Appreciate that. Okay, so back to the staining. However, I need probably something. These little nibbies off here, got little nubbins sticking out. Okay. So are you thinking the same green again? You put it on the envelope? No, it'll cover. I mean, no. No, I don't think I want it on the envelope. But coming out of, I think that's perfect coming out of the envelope. Would you just float another one or a smaller, I need a little pink flower. Oh, on the back, oh. I just don't want it too thick. It's kind of thickish. All right, let's do this. Let's get this much. All right, back to the green. There's my nettle. My green brush still here. Put this in here. Okay. Okay, exactly where I'm headed. So good. All right, I got that wet. Get my brush wet, get my green wet, and start in. This is the color Nettle. Nettle is a beautiful color. We used to paint a lot of rooms in a Pittsburgh color called Nettle, and it was beautiful. Can't see the one underneath. It will just add, but yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I pulled it. I did pull it out. It's right there. I agree. But nettle makes it beautiful. If you love green, you have to check and make sure it's the right shade of green for your home, but it is a beautiful, we use nettle a lot. It's a yellowy green, as you can see, but it's a beautiful green. It's a Pittsburgh color. Okay, that needs wash. Let me just kind of wring this out a little bit because it's really wet. But will I lose the green? Maybe. The green kind of went in there, didn't it? All right, so let's just go straight in with green. Ooh, ooh. All right, it needs it because it'll dry lighter, I think. But yeah, it needs that, so don't panic. As I'm panicking. I got plenty. You saw that whole strip. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. We're all good. Okay, you guys, here we go. Wow, this has been a... I was only going to do the one page. This is two. Yeah, nettle. N-E-T-T-L-E. That's exactly correct. That's this color. Okay, lighten up a little bit. I said you would, so come on. I'm not going to get it completely dry, but mostly dry would be nice. Is it a little too strong? Let me grab a paper towel. I got it too dark. Let me blot some out here. Okay. That's better. Okay. I don't know if these are the legs coming from on the top in the open area. Well, I was kind of thinking of just a piece of paper or something for her to write on, nothing big. And then I was kind of thinking too about my book. So let's just, give me just a minute. I don't know what I did with that little book. What did I do with it? I love how that page turned out. This was my least favorite page, and now I love it. And see, I did not hurt that at all, you guys. Who was worried about that? I warmed up the white. I toned down the colors. It is still vibrant. It did not hurt it at all. I don't think we hurt it one bit with the waxing and all that. I think it's fab. It's fabuloso. And this is amazing. And we watercolored. She was on white typing paper, and we stained her up and watercolored her. I think she's beautiful. It says dreaming on it because she looks like she's dreaming. Where did I have that? Down there, yeah. Yeah, I love that. What did I do with that little book? I thought I stuck it back in here, but I guess I did not. Okay, it's got to be here on the table. What did I do with it? It's not under the clothes. It's before. Well, I don't know where it went. Oh, is it under this little key drawer? No. Here it is. It's behind the wax. Let me just see. Uh-oh. A little bit of my tab oozed out. Okay, got it. Now we might hate it. And I was wondering, I don't have any, I'd have to dye a seam binding in the right green. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. We like that though, right? Okay, so let me, I don't want to spray adhesive that down, but let me block it with some tape here. Oh my gosh, who's still here? I cannot believe you guys are still here. Not a fan of the paper. Well, I'm thinking you won't see much of it. Okay, let's just see. Just give me a chance. Who said that, Linda? Oh no, Felicity is so thick. On the back of what? No, they're way too thick. They're like that thick. No. Good. I mean, I keep the ideas a coming, but no, that is not going to work for sure. Okay, so the other thing I could do, I got another little idea, is my slide with my fern in it coming out of the envelope, because she did not get a slide. And I've got them right here. If you know what I'm talking about the slides. You're still here in Ohio, Sandra? Me too. You're still hanging? Everybody's still hanging. You guys are amazing. I think I'd have given up on me a long time ago. Come back and replay and fast forward to the end to see it. Okay. So, I'm just letting this dry. Okay, so what I did was keep this, yeah, this is not sticky here at all. Like, not sticky at all. See that? But yet this is sticky where I sprayed it, okay? And then maybe just to reinforce again, since it's for somebody else, I think I'll just do this to just reinforce it a little bit. Okay. Okay. Don't want it too far out there, but kind of want it to hang over a little bit. Not too far. Okay, so we have two issues. One is what to put in here, and one is what to do with this dead space. So, back to Marilyn's doing the flower, like making a circle flower, but that's not the right color, and I don't want the green with the green. I have this blue. It's not right either. It's too turquoise. Let me look at my clothes. Still here, you guys. Still here. Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to pull out my baby doll clothes. Not baby doll, but doll clothes. Oh, look here. Oh, what if I stole some of these from this little bonnet? Is that going to stick up too much? Yeah, that's going to stick up too much. I was looking for a pink. Aha. There's a pink something. The heck? It's a, oh, it's a bonnet. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Too many flowers. Let's see. It's thick. Very, very thicky, thick. What's this? Oh, wow. Look at that. No, it's purple. Wow, that's beautiful. I didn't recognize that. How'd you get in there? Where'd you come from? Okay. Let me check. Oh, hey. Another idea. Looky here. I kept these. Look at this. What about that right there? What about that? This is too thick. I'm kind of digging this. Right here. What do you think? Yeah, paper flowers, I could, but I'm kind of digging this. Let's see. Perfect. What do you think? Oh, yes. Doesn't need a button, doesn't need stinking nothing. Yay. Okay. All right, so that problem is solved. Yay. See, just give me time and I'll figure it out, right? Yeah, I love it. Okay. So, I'm going to just use a little piece of this and maybe tape it down. What can I tape it to? It's not going to stick to the parchment while I work on this. And then we've got to be done. We got to be done. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I said, but I don't think this is going to match. Oh, I had this stuff laid out. I don't need that. Wait a minute, what's this? Just take one of those out of here. Got that blue in it. Not quite right, but it's something. It's a hosiery kit from Paris. But it says Indianapolis, Indiana. That's funny. What the heck? Oh, I'm not sure this goes with that. Maybe it's this one that goes with that. Because it fits right there. Yeah. Okay. And it's thinner, so that's always a good thing. And it's got the blue. I'm kind of thinking that. You love that? Okay. And because see, if I do my slide with my fern, it's going to be like this. That's not going to be as good of a match. That's like my other pages. Oh, what's this? Milady's Service Kit, imported threading needles. That's sticking out. Let me, sorry about this. Let me see what I have to do here. And hit that, and then hit that. Okay, so now you can read this. Tell me what you think. Put that little paper in there. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? This, yes. And then when you lift up, oops, it's not in there. I got to work on the back. Like that. Oops, no, I can't see what you're saying, so I'm gonna flip you back. You had your chance. Both looks beautiful. Okay. All right, let's work on the back of this thing, which will just reinforce that. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna, and I'm thinking about covering the whole rectangle, but not gluing down this part, like making it to where, but I have to see if my, I wouldn't have anything pink, but I have like this book. Let's see, what was that? I know it's not vintage, but I wouldn't have pink paper. And then you guys are going to say, make it, right? You're going to tell me to make it, aren't you? Are you going to tell me to make it? Truly, seriously? Let me look at the green. Is there green? It must not be green. Ooh, that's horrible. Okay, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I was looking at this kind of stuff. That's all I have for that. Okay. So, what if I watercolor a piece of paper? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get that out again. What if I watercolor a piece of paper? A piece of music. Yep, make it. Okay, all right. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you all were going to say that. Because the other option would be this with a seam binding bow. Where this is, like run a seam binding bow through it and have a bow sticking out. But you guys weren't liking my mulberry book. I'm so proud of myself for making that. Okay, all right. Quit talking. Get to work. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is not wide enough now. Okay. This is too... Lisa's, what's that say? Tap, tap of the drum. Why waileth the wind? Okay, we're gonna tap, tap of the drum. Okay. Yeah, the book might be too thick. Okay, so you're right. It doesn't have to be color because you're not gonna see it really, right? I do want it to be a perfect fit. Okay, let's, I'm gonna have to get my cutter out. Oh my gosh. 10 o'clock. Okay, we're okay. It feels like midnight. But it's not. Okay, I want to get rid of this, whatever you call that, margin thing. Okay, so I'm gonna start, for some reason when I started in the middle of my page, it doesn't tear like it does when I start at the edge. I don't know why. Probably need a new sharpener. I have more, but okay. So there's that. Now how am I gonna do this? Let's see. Let's just draw a line here. Okay. I'm going to cut on the other side of that line so it's a little bit bigger. Okay. Yep. A little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit too big. Okay, that's all right. Okay, now I'm going to fold it. Where's my envelope? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? Where the heck is it? Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to cut on the inside so it's a little bit smaller. And I think that's all I did was cut on the wrong side of this line. And when I said I was going to cut it a little more generous over there, I don't think I should have done that. Okay. So that's going down. So then when I close it, yep, I see that black line a little bit. Yep, I need to cut this black line off. Cut it just a little bit smaller than I thought. Okay. Okay. Now then. Okay. Let's see what you're saying. Get a new blade. Okay. You start in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I might. Maybe too thick. Okay. That's all you guys said. Nobody's saying nothing. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put the glue on the envelope. And I am not going to, see, I need to run it over there by that edge. And then I'm going to do this as to not close the envelope. And I got another idea of something else I probably should do is put a piece of parchment paper in the envelope. I hope so. I hope it's perfect is a lot. Doesn't have, yeah, I mean, perfect would be great. Perfect would be fabulous. Just in case any bleeds in when I squish it down. Good thinking, right? Here we go. He's going down. I can't tell if I can see it or not. Should I pull that out now? Oh yeah, because it doesn't have any glue on it. Okay, but I still should probably leave something in there to hold that open. Right? Maybe I better just leave that in there. Let's just do this. I'm just going to leave that in there for a while. Those are down. That should be dry by now. It doesn't take that long for this glue to dry. Okay. That is all I can think of to do for my last page. Where's that thing? I found it. Yeah, that's better. See, now it's going in there. But I want the blue side, the smudge, the smudge side. Okay. I'll leave it lay open, but oh, we did it. Happy? Everybody happy? I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. Okay, I'm going to show you. Yay, I see hearts. That means everybody's happy. Okay, so this is Michelle with the Vintage Daisies book. She sent it to me and asked me to decorate 6 pages as part of a group that we are doing together. In the Crafty Bunch is the group, and we are calling this the Vintage Friendship Journal. There are 5 of us. We each made a book under the hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal. You can go search that, type that in with no spaces, vintage hashtag journal, and you can see all of the videos, at least of mine for sure, and Cheryl's for sure. But it is Cheryl with the Vintage Daisy, it is Cheryl with Mama P's Crafty Creations. It is Michelle with the Vintage Daisy. It is me, Tammy, at Tammy Loves Vintage. It is Anne with Anne's Create and Share. And it is Heidi with Heidi's Joyful Artistry with Heidi. Sorry, Joyful Artistry with Heidi. Okay, so this is the book that Michelle made, and then she sent it to me. I made a book, and you can see it, how we each did it in the hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal. And she added her pages and then sent them to me to decorate. This is page 1 that I did with a French flashcard and just made a pretty ruffle. Oh, I didn't make, this was already, I found this. It was either off of a child's collar or a cuff on a shirt or something. And then we included 30 items or more for each of us to see our style, to have some things to use if we didn't have enough, or to keep for our stash. Like, you could do it whatever you wanted to. That's not correct, Karen. No spaces. Hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal. All one word. Thank you for trying though, Karen. That's not correct. Hashtag Vintage Friendship Journal. No spaces, all one word. Okay. And it is in the title of this, so when you're all done, you can click on that and it'll open it up, and you can see how we made all of the pockets and how everything that we did is recorded in there. I have several videos, and I'm the beginner in the group. Thank you for trying, Karen. Here's page 2 that I did. I believe I did 6 pages altogether. So there's page 2. This is just a little paper for her to write on, and we zhuzhed up this envelope. Same as the other. And this is just an old medical prescription. I've talked about that in the video, why I chose that for her. And then here's another page that I did. And I made this pocket in the group. Yeah, I know, lots more coming. Another piece of paper for her to write on if she wants to journal. Fast forward to, this is the page we did. There you go. Jamie got it. Vintage Friendship Journal. Yes, that's correct. So if you type it in just like that, or it may be active when we're out of here, you can tap on it, or you can try the one at the top of my page. So we made this page together. We toned down this little button card. We decorated a photocopy of a postcard, and I tried my hand at watercolor and stained it down. And I cut up a little a little girl's dress, a little doll dress to get that ruffle. And then I added just a tad of color up here as well. I didn't give her a lot of journal space, did I? I felt like I did, but we didn't use the book. Anyway, then I did this page yesterday. Whoops, I hope you could see that. We did her page, this page yesterday. There's that, in case you couldn't see. I'm sorry, I didn't look up to see what you could see. And then we did this page tonight. So we did 2 pages tonight. Okay. I think she'll be happy with that. So I did 2 with color. I was kind of beating myself up because if you look, the 2 that I did, where's that sticking? My spray, I need to work on that, make sure I get the sticky down. Somebody said put some powder on it. I did this one. I'm going to leave it lay open tonight so nothing sticks. We did, so see, no color, but that's me. This is my style, no color. I was struggling with this page. I did it 3 different times. Tonight was the 3rd charm, and I love it. So I'm so happy. And then I was feeling so good about the color, I decided to give color one more try over here, and I love that too. So I'm happy. And then back to my neutral that I like, and another neutral that I like. So there you go. So 1, 2. Did I do too many? 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I did 6, and that's what they said. They said 5 or 7. Do whatever you want. So I did 6. Thank you guys for your help once again. So you can see this whole thing happen by each of us. Now, this idea just came up. Cheryl just came up with this hashtag idea a couple of days ago and put it in our private group for the 5 of us. And so I don't know how many of them went back and tagged their videos. I did, and I know that Cheryl did, Mama P's Crafty Creations. I know she did. So anybody else is tagged. I think on their very last video, she put it in our copy paste thing. So anyway, if you're like, well, where's everybody else? You'll have to go to their pages, or you go to the group called the Crafty Bunch, and you can watch everybody there. So, and then this is the back of Michelle's. She made that fabric, sewed it all together, left all of the strings. This is Michelle with the Vintage Daisies book. She sent it to me along with some treasures. I picked through the treasures and added a few of her treasures in the book, and I kept a few. Now I have to pull some and replace to send them on to Anne at Anne's Create and Share. She will be the next one to receive this book. And then let's see. So Michelle at the Vintage Daisy did Cheryl, Mama P's Crafty Creations. She did her book. So I will get that book next. I always follow Michelle. Anne always follows me. So anyway, we're just going to keep shuffling around, doing it once a month. So you may see us making some more things for the next ones. I tried to make 4 of everything that I made so that I would have options. And I only used a couple of things really that I made. So I've got plenty to be different in the next one. So thank you guys so much. I could not have done it without you. Honestly, you could see that I was struggling with this page. It's still in here. You know it is. This one. I was struggling, and I'll tell you what, today I went shopping and I found this picture, and that is what fixed the whole thing for me. It's of 2 men. It has no significance at all for Michelle or myself, but I loved the color of it. And then I found these little doll clothes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I know how I'm going to fix that page. And I flew from there. So sometimes you just need the right things to make it work. Whoops, I want to leave this lay open for tonight's. I'm going to leave that like that so that everything can dry out. Yay. The book is done. I shouldn't even look back, but I will. I can't help it. You loved the one I was struggling with. Yeah, that picture. Didn't you think that picture and that little dress just was everything? That was everything for me. Yeah, I kind of want to keep it. That's awesome. And then I backed it so she can choose to put it in however she wants. But I kind of like the other side up. But it is cute with her peeking out of there. But I kind of like this side. So that's the way it's going to go to Anne. Is like this. So I'm so glad I used this though. But this really screwed with my head. It really messed with me. But I softened it down with wax, white wax, regular wax, and then white wax, and it made a big difference. It softened it. Yeah, and it needed to be in her journal. Michelle loves kids, kids' clothes, little kid everything, and so I really wanted that in her book. It was hers, and she sent it. So thank you. I did okay with the colors once I figured it out. So I'm going to leave this flap open like I've said 5 times, and I keep closing it. gonna leave it. I really am gonna leave it open. So, and then I'll smash it down tomorrow really good. And then I'll wrap it back up the way she had it. I've got to restock the treasures to go to Cheryl. And that's it. So I'm going to clean up and get to bed. I got to go to the doctor in the morning. The skin doctor is going to take a look at what, you know, how my nose is healing from my big skin cancer thing. And yeah, see what he's going to do next. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your help in helping me. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you all. You all were amazing, and you gave me the confidence to keep going, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.